In the heart of the city's ceaseless hum, a tiny ball of fur navigated a forest of human legs. He was just a kitten, his mews barely audible above the urban symphony, a soft, desperate plea for his mother. The world was a blur of flashing lights, roaring engines, and hurried footsteps. It was overwhelming, a chaotic dance he didn't understand. In a moment of panic, seeking refuge from the trampling feet, he made a leap of faith, or perhaps just a mistake. He landed inside a metal box just as its doors hissed shut, sealing his fate. The world outside began to slide away. Through the glass, he watched the city lights shrink into distant stars, his small body trembling with a fear so profound it silenced his cries. He was alone, whisked away from everything he knew and loved. The train became his first fleeting home. Days bled into nights, a rhythmic clatter on the tracks marking the passage of time. The journey was long, punctuated by brief stops in unfamiliar towns, each one a new world to decipher. Eventually the ride ended, but his true journey had just begun. He stepped out into a world that was vast and indifferent. He grew from a kitten into a cat on the quiet back streets of unknown places. He learned the art of survival, finding shelter from the biting rain beneath awnings and warmth in the sun-drenched corners of forgotten alleys. He learned to hunt, to be wary of shadows, and to find solace in the vast starry blanket of the night sky. The moon became his silent companion, the wind his only lullaby. Through the changing seasons, as his body grew stronger and his coat thicker, a core memory remained untouched, a precious ember glowing within him. He never forgot the feel of his mother's soft fur, the gentle rumbling purr that was his first music, the scent of safety and unconditional love. These memories were his anchor in a drifting world, a silent promise that he was not just a stray, but someone who was loved, someone who was missed. He carried the ghost of her warmth with him, a shield against the cold loneliness of the world. He would often gaze at his reflection in puddles, wondering if she would even recognize the toughened wanderer he had become. Back in the sprawling city he'd left behind, a mother's heart refused to give up. Every single day was a search. Her once bright eyes were now etched with weariness, but they held a fierce, unwavering flame of hope. She roamed the same streets where she had last seen her little one, her senses on high alert. Every rustle in the bushes, every faint meow carried on the breeze, made her heart leap with a painful jolt of anticipation. She checked every cardboard box, every hidden nook, her paws padding tirelessly over the concrete. The city was a vast maze of memories and heartaches. She would see other kittens playing, and a pang of sorrow would strike her, but it never extinguished her resolve. Her love was a compass, forever pointing towards her lost child. Years passed. The kitten was now a handsome, full-grown cat, his movements graceful and sure. He had seen so much of the world, yet a strange pull had led him back, unknowingly, to the city of his birth. It felt different now, yet hauntingly familiar. One tranquil afternoon, he found a moment of peace by a park fountain, the gentle sound of splashing water, a soothing balm. He closed his eyes, soaking in a rare moment of calm. But then, a scent. A faint, almost forgotten fragrance drifted on the air, bypassing years of accumulated memories and striking a chord deep within his soul. It was a scent from his very beginning, a scent of home. His head snapped up, his green eyes scanning the park, and then he saw her. She was older, her fur a little less sleek, but it was unmistakably her. She was sitting near a bench, her gaze distant, lost in thought. For a moment, the world stood still. The city noise faded into a muted hum. The people around them became mere blurs. It was as if a spotlight had singled them out, pulling them into their own private universe. She must have felt his stare, because her head slowly turned. Their eyes met across the distance. In that shared gaze, years of separation dissolved in an instant. There was no confusion, only a profound, soul-deep recognition. Slowly, cautiously, he rose to his paws. She did the same. Their steps were hesitant at first, filled with the weight of lost time and unspoken emotion. With each step closer, the world around them seemed to brighten, to glow with a soft golden light. They didn't run. This was a moment too sacred to be rushed. It was a slow, deliberate pilgrimage toward each other. Finally, they were face to face. He leaned in, and she met him halfway. Their noses touched. In that simple, gentle contact, a universe of love, loss, and reunion was communicated. A silent acknowledgement that the bond between them had never broken, that love had endured across time and distance. The world seemed to exhale with them. The sun cast long, warm shadows as they stood together, two souls finally reunited. There were no grand cries, no dramatic scene, just a quiet, powerful stillness. They began to purr, a soft, rumbling harmony that filled the space between them, weaving their stories back into one. The wanderer was home. The mother's search was over. In the middle of a bustling city that had once torn them apart, they found their beginning again, a testament to a love that never, ever faded. Thank you so much for joining us on this emotional journey. Stories like this remind us of the incredible power of love and hope. If this story touched your heart, please give this video a like and consider subscribing to our channel for more heartwarming content. We love sharing these moments with you. See you in the next video.